How's it going, everybody? My name's Biffy, and welcome back to Gone Home. We're gonna figure out the rest of this game and secrets. So last time we left off, we found out that Sam and Lonnie are actually girlfriend, and that's cool. That's nice. It's to the left. I can't remember exactly where I left off and what was happening. You might hear my daughter crying in the background. I'm sorry. Okay, so secret passageways. This is downstairs, so we need to go downstairs. Check that out. So there's supposed to be a basement, but I hadn't got to the basement yet. So I'm in here to the right. So I mean, we've pretty much done everything else, haven't we? Ooh, hold up. Can I go to the basement? Yeah, cause see, we'll go to the basement. And then somewhere down here, we'll go upstairs over there. And that should lead into the locked door room, right? Is that what I'm missing? Yeah. Over here. Okay. So this is, I guess this is where we went before. Okay, yeah, this is the room with the locked door. Yeah, see? Here, okay, here we go. This is the other side. Good. Good. Fallon Josephine. Or Leyland, I don't know. Jan Greenbrier, stylist. Shampoo, set, color, perm. Manicure, $15 for a freaking manicure? Good God. Date is 2/22. I feel like that date might be specific to something. Okay, this is from the Forestry Service. Bruce Pendleton, Head of Personnel, State Forestry Service. Dear Head Conservationist Greenbrier, due to your exemplary management of the Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year and the service's need for experienced personnel to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout the northwestern Oregon. Your assistance would be sought to fill your previous position on site at the Flintlock National Forest. Your new posting would be at the Regional Management Building, located at 128 Bullhorn Road, which should be more convenient for your daily commute. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. Very much we look forward to seeing you, blah blah blah. So I wonder what that significance has to do with anything. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away, and then when she is home, she takes it out on you, like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it. And I'm sorry. Huh, it's okay, I know she's just jealous of our cool and free-wheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. Florida is like hot. The sun's all burny and stuff. I couldn't live in Florida. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? Oh my God. I'll take that as a no. So what's in here? Ooh. Read note. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. American. I love it. Merry Christmas. Love you. Miss you. Treasure it always. Oh. Oh, okay. That is the box. She said the skull is the coolest thing I found. And I remember over here on the shelf is a sugar skull. Right here. I'm gonna grab the skull and put it back in the box and see what happens. Oh, there's a note there. I'm gonna put it in that little box just to see if anything was to happen. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Civic. Oh man, this is great. Earth, Wind, and Fire is awesome. I love them. Whew. I got the sensitivity on this mouse turned up kinda high. Oh, read note. Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for Earth, Wind, and Fire on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to, so her taste in music rears its usually ugly head. rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in, more than the clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? So her and Rick, not her husband Rick, another Rick, I don't know what her husband's name is, I don't forgot. I think she might be trying to cheat on her husband, I think, maybe? Disciplinary referral. Here's that detention. Samantha Greenbrier. Referred to the principal's office, grade 11, period 2, 421.95. Description of behavior. Disturbing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Disciplinary action taken. Phone call to students' parents. Out of school suspension. 424 through 428. It's a good little vacation there. Simp, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social, telephone privileges, and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't happen again. What the fuck is that about?
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
That's really sad. It's sad because, like, I'm guessing that their parents found out that she likes girls, that her parents feel that way, like they're scared or they're angry or whatever, and they think it's just a phase or something. But things like that aren't really just a phase. It's more like something you just kind of come to understand, I guess. I don't know, I've never had that situation happen before, but it's like, from what I've seen and heard people say, it's just something that they know for a while, but then eventually there's just this understanding that, you know, that they're not, you know, into boys, or they're not into girls, or whatever. And it's really sad that things like this type of thing actually happens all the time, like every single day, to everybody, maybe even to some of the people that are watching this. I don't know. It's really sad. Don't let people like that try to change you or teach you to be different or anything. Just do what you think is right in your heart and what you feel like is normal. Do what's normal to you, you know? Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director. I almost said dictator. And I say congratulations because come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast! But you sound like you're reading a lot into An Innocent Night Out. You're sure there's something there? You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. You're sure they're not serious? Okay, so we have to figure out when we'll see each other. Sorry, I hate reading like sloppy cursive. In person, enough with the letters. I owe you congratulations, Margarita. Boss lady soon. Carol. It really does sound like she's cheating on her husband here. The accidental warrior. Don't give up on this, honey. Terrence Greenbrier. So that's her husband's name, Terrence. Wow. Okay, this is getting spookers. Turn the lights on. No, kitchen. Okay, cool. Turn it back on. Didn't mean to. Sorry. Okay. Oh, more pizza. I had pizza for breakfast today. Sam's schedule. Working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road. What was it? Thursday, Friday, 3 to 7. Man, I wish I could work 3 to 7. Saturday, 12 to 6. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request an honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richard and Richard Morris Pettermarch. There's too many people named Richard here. So I guess this is the dude that she is seeing, that Rick got, maybe? No pizza. What a damn shame. I could go for some more pizza right now. Oh, here we go. I have no clue what that is.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Katie comes home this month. We'll call with exact date. Can't make it. Send regrets to Rick's wedding anniversary trip. Oh, Rick's wedding is on that day, and that's when their anniversary trip was supposed to be. I wonder who wrote that. What's this? Dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbrier, having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of the State Forest Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest and very much look forward to welcoming you to your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 a.m. on May 1st. What happened here? Like, what's all this about? You know? Like, this is crazy. See if there's any secrets in here. Not that we know of, that we can't see. But the dining room, that's the last place to actually look. Oh, there's more to the house, never mind. Okay, we've already went in the dining room. Gosh, man, I'm losing my mind.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her.
That's when she's supposed to be going to
And she dedicated the last song
boot camp.
to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Man, this is sad. Kind of reminds me a lot of when I went in the military and my wife, I had to leave her and she couldn't come with me, and then even whenever I got finished with basic training, she still couldn't come with me. All that sad stuff. Sam, I wish I knew how to explain it better. The Army is this thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's Army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I never thought of it any other way. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday when I'm settled at a base and you're done with college and you're a famous writer and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed, things will be different and we can be together. Until then, Lonnie. It's so sad to read this and, like, you're the eyes of the sister that doesn't know any of this, you know? And, like, things have already happened, and this has happened while you were gone, and you couldn't come back, even though you could probably have helped her with all the situations that she's needed help with. You could have helped her. But she's just been alone this whole time. And you could have talked her through some, you know, good things. Couples counseling retreat. Beautiful Columbia. Booked. So apparently they needed counseling. And it sounds like her mom and dad weren't really focused on each other. Like her dad had this big writing thing that he was dealing with. And he was struggling over his own depression, trying to figure that out. And they weren't really focusing on the kids. And then the mom was like focusing on her career and some other guy. And they weren't focusing on the one kid that needed a lot of attention because she was going through something that, you know, is really important. And nobody really cared. They were just focused on their own thing. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for seeing a long copy. I don't know what that is. A long copies with the new edition. The cover art is really something. I know you said that Unknown Dimension isn't the business of printing new material. I really don't care about any of this crap about the parents anymore. It really irritates me. Because it's like they don't even care. You know? I mean, I know, like, their work is important, you know. But it just... not as important as your family. So when I'm reading this, I'm just getting angry. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future. Of danger and excitement. The days where he mattered. So he went that familiar rip in time opens in front of him. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him, and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own. Sounds kind of cool, actually. Where we'll do it. Midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete. Secret door.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms.
Attic key, there we go. This is weird.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
This is weird. So they were just saying goodbye to Oscar, like, you know, their little seance or whatever. Because Oscar is the ghost in the house that they did the Ouija board with. Here we go. It's getting close to the end now. I can feel that this is the end. So everybody get your tissues out. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. I love you, Lonnie. Oh, you can see the tears on the paper.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me, and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me.
Hell yeah.
And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday.
Wow. Really great game. Really, really beautiful. I really like the story. It's not as moving as What Remains of Edith Finch. I don't know if it's because I just can't connect with the story at all. But it was still a really beautiful game and a really beautiful story. And I really enjoyed it. If you want to give this a shot yourself, be sure to go check it out. It's a nice game. Really beautiful. Because this is supposed to be based in like the 90s. Today's a more different type of world, which is great. But there's still a lot of stigma about straight or gay or things like that. And it's really sad. And I just hate that people have to be like that. Because in the end, I mean, like, you shouldn't really care about anybody else except yourself. You need to focus on your own shit before worrying about anybody else, you know. Don't ever let anybody tell you how to be, who to be, what to be. Take a good long look at this game and how it ended up. Very good game. Thanks for playing. Thank you for making this game, developers. If you ever watch this video, I doubt it, but if you do, thank you so much. This is a really great game, and I really liked it. I'm gonna look for more from the developers of this game and the makers of this game so I can see if they got anything else interesting. Oh, it's the little, like the little necklaces that they had put together. I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't know if Sam was just gonna leave and like go try to be somewhere her own way, or if Lonnie was actually gonna come back. I didn't know. I had no clue. So, thank you guys so much for watching this series on Gone Home. A really beautiful game. Truly enjoyed it. The house was really intricate after the first little bit. I didn't think it was going to be that. I thought it was, okay, go to these rooms, pick up some stuff in these rooms. So, game's over. No, it's kind of like Edith Finch, sort of. Like, there's more secrets to the house than what you're aware of. So, and there may be some stuff that I missed that you guys didn't see. So, be sure to go check that out. Thank you so much for watching this. If you liked it, be sure that you press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and take it easy. Keep it real.